Hi everyone. In this video we will learn how to add and subtract any numbers, any 3-digit or 4-digit or 2-digit numbers using the effective method. So first of all we can look how to add any 2-digit number. So 778 plus 49. So 78 and 49. 78 can be written 70 plus 8. 49 can be written 40 plus 9. So do not take 78 and 49. Do not add this. Instead, take 70 from 78 and 40 from 49. So when we are taking 70 and 40 out from it, so we would get, we can add this number. So 70 plus 40 we would get 110. So we just left 8 and 9 here. So we want to separately add 8 and 9. And when we add 8 and 9 we would get 70. So it became a lot more easier. So we can easily add 110 and 70. It would be 110 when added to 70 we would get 127. This method might seem tough at the beginning, but when you practice it more often you can easily do the calculation in the mind itself. So when you are adding 86 and 59, do not take 86 and do not take 59. Instead, split it into two parts, 80 and 6. And 59 would be split into 50 and 9. when you add 80 and 50, 8 plus 5 would be 13. So 80 plus 50 would be 130. And 6 plus 9, 6 plus 9 would be 15. So adding 130 and 15 you would get 145. This would be the answer of 86 plus 59. So we can move on to 3-digit number addition. So 3-digit, you can add any 3-digit number easily using this method. So there might be a small change in this method. I would explain it. So 837 plus 498. How can we add it using the effective method? So it would be easy for you when you are adding 837 and 498 in the effective method rather than in the basic method. So 837, the nearest 10-digit integer nearest to it would be 840. So there's no problem to make 837 to 840. So when you add, make 837 to 840. So 498 would be closer to 500 rather than the 490. So instead of taking 830 here and 490 here, you can take 840 here and 500 here. So 837 can be changed to 840 and 498 can be changed to 500. So when you add 840 and 500 you would get 1340. So the number here would be officially bigger than the number we expect. So we want to calculate how much difference was there when changing 837 to 840 and 498 to 500. So there would be three number difference when you add 837. Here you want to change 837 to 840, and there will be 2-digit difference when you want to add 498 to 500. Change, replace. So the difference would be 3 plus 2, 5. So what is the difference there? Because it is usually the bigger number. You want to subtract the difference from it, from the number you got, and it would be 1335. Let's move on to 4-digit number addition. So how can we add 4598 and 2789 in the effective method? So 4598 would change to 4500. You want to take 4500 from it and 2700 from 2789. So when you add it, it would become 7200. 0, 0, 5 plus 7 would be 12, 2, 1 carry, and 4 plus 1, 5, 5 plus 2, 7. 7200, it would become 7200. So we left 98 and 89 there. So in the first method, we said that if there is 98 and 89, you should split it into two parts, 90 and 8, 80 and 9. So it can be split into 90 and 8, 80 and 9. So 90 plus 80 would be 170 and 8 plus 9 would be 70. So usually the step is over. You want to add these numbers. You want to just simply add these numbers. These numbers is not that much frustrating or that much hard to add. So for 7200 when added to 170, you can further use it. If you can't able to add it, you can further just split it into 100. So 7200 plus 70, 7400, 7370, and then you can split 17 into 10 and 7 if required. So 7000 370 you get here, and 10 and 7, when you add 10 here, 7380, and when you add 7 more here, you would get 7387. It might seem a big process, but you can easily add it in your mind when you have practice. Easily add any big numbers, even if you are aiming for a 5-digit number or 7-digit number, 6-digit number, you can add it in your mind when you know this effective trick. So 7387 would be the answer. We can check it through basic method. 8 and 9 would be 17, 7, 1 carry. 8 and 9 would be 17, and plus the carried 1, 8, 1 carry. 1 plus 5 would be 6, 6 plus 7 would be 13, 3, 1 carry. 4 plus 1 would be 5, 5 plus 2 would be 7. Then we can move on to how to subtract any numbers, any 2-digit, 3-digit or 4-digit number easily. How can we subtract any 2-digit number? So the method that we use here would be entirely different from the method that we used while adding. So you want to understand the method and practice it more often to get in touch with it. So here you want to take the smallest digit number. So 73 minus 39, the smallest digit number would be 39. So 39 should be changed to 40. 40 would be the nearest integer digit, 10-digit integer digit. So when you change it to 40, and then you roughly want to suppose how much you should add to get 73. So when you add 30 to the number, you would get 70 as answer. So 73, when you want to get 73, 33 would be added to it, so that you can get 73 as answer. So here you change 39 to 40. So whatever you get, 33 you get, you want to add one more because you have changed 39 to 40. So you want to add 1 to it. So when you add 1 to 33, you would get 34. 34 would be the answer. We can look on to one more example. So 88 minus 49. So you want to take the smallest digit and round it to the nearest integer. So 49 would be rounded to 50. So you want to roughly estimate how much would be more 88 would be from 50. So when you add 30 to 50, you would get 80. So 38 would be the answer. So when you add 38 to 50, you would get 88. So 38 is not the answer. When you change 49 to 50, you get 88 38 answer, as answer. So you want to add the 1 extra to the 38 so that you would get the answer. So 39 would be the answer. In the basic method, 8 would be changed to 18. 18 minus 9 would be 9. So 7, there would be 1 less from it. So 7 minus 4 would be 3. So 39 would be the answer. 39 would be the answer. 39 would be the answer. We can move on to 3-digit number subtraction. 481 minus 294. So you want the smallest digit would be 294. You want to change it to 300. So you want to roughly estimate how to reach 481 from 300. So 181 when added to 300, you would get 481. So 181 would be the answer. But you take 300 instead of 294. So when you compare 294 and 300, there will be 6 digit more added to 294 to make it 300. So in your solution, you want to add what you get 81 plus 6 would be 187. 187 would be the answer. So when you do it in basic method, you would get 187. So 569 minus 281. So it might be a little bit tough. So instead of taking 281, we want to take 280 and roughly estimate how to reach it to 569. So when you add 200 to it, it would be 480. You didn't reach 569. So 480, when you add 80 to it, you would get 560. And when you add 9 to it, you would get 569. So adding 289, you would get 289. So you get 289, but you took 280 instead of 281. So you had subtracted 281 was reduced to 280. 1 was minus, 1 was subtracted from it. So from the answer you get 289. You want to subtract it. You want to subtract how much you subtracted from 281 to get to 280. So 1 was subtracted from it. So 289 minus 1 would be 200. We can move on to 4-digit number subtraction. So 3490 minus 1987. How can we easily subtract it? subtract it from 3490. So 490. So 1987. When you add 3, you would get 1990. But when you make it 2000, it would be more easier to do your trick. So when 3 added, you would get 1990. So when you add 10 more, you would get 2000. So you want to add to 13 to make 2000. So from 2000, you want to roughly estimate how much would be 3490. So when you add 1490, you would get 3490 as answer. So 1490 would be the solution. But here you change the number to 2000. So 1987 was added to 13 to get 2000. So the solution that you get 1490 should also be added to 13 so that you can get the answer. So when you add 1490 to with 13, you will get 1490. When you add it to 10, you would get 1500. And when you add 3 to it, 1503 would be the answer. You can check it in the basic method. So 0 would be gone in 10. 10 minus 7 would be 3. So here you take one carry here. So 9 would be there would be 1 minus here. So 8. 8 minus 8 would be 0. So from here onwards, it would be new calculation. So 4 can be written as 14. 14 minus 9 would be 5. And you exchange 1 from here. So 3 would be become 2. 2 minus 1 would be 1. 1503. It was very hard to calculate like this. So when you calculate like this, it would be so effective. It might seem little tough at the beginning, but when you practice it, you can easily get in touch with this effective method. So you can easily subtract any digit, any 4 digit, 5 digit, 7 digit, 8 digit, any numbers using this effective method. This is small work for you. If you understand this video, these concepts, you want to at least try to do these questions. So first question would be 1970 plus 2698. Second question would be 7358 minus 5999. Third question would be 791 minus 489. Fourth question would be 780 plus 269. I hope you enjoyed this video.